Hey, this is Matt at Sparkle Farm. Just want to let you know, in the wine room here, I have the ceiling all drywalled. I'm just going to do a quick touch-up of a handful of spots with the power sander, and then we'll be ready to prime and paint it. So, I don't know how many of you have seen this power sander before, but it vacuums and sands all at the same time. It's pretty amazing. Definitely takes my low skill level and brings it up a few notches. So let me show you how it works. So it's this machine there, plugs in, and this is the vacuum hose that goes to your shop vac. So I have it plugged, ready to go already. So you turn on the power sander. So that's just like a taste of what it can do. There's still dust. It's very minimal. So if you have like heavy sanding to do, this thing's awesome. You just have to keep changing your filter out. I just bang them out outside in a garbage can and then put them back in, and then I wash them all at the end of the day, and then they're dry by the next morning. But I was able to do this whole ceiling no problem. Like I said, it takes my low skill level and brings it up a few notches. So pretty happy with that. But I'm gonna hit the couple more spots I need to hit, and then I'm gonna vacuum the whole ceiling, and then I'm gonna prime it. So I must have done a better job than I thought yesterday. Yeah, it's looking good. So I'm going to change the vacuum filter right now, and I'm going to vacuum the ceiling and get to priming. All right, so all vacuumed, ready to go. I'm going to clean up all the floor space now so I can paint, prime and paint easier. All right, so I took all the light bulbs out of the wine room just so I can roll easier, not have to clean up our nice LED light bulbs we're going to have installed. So I have my 3 random cans of primer I had left over. So 2 are gripper, 1's a Zinsser, but I've had them for a little bit, so I'm going to mix all of them individually, and then I'm going to mix them all together, and then that's what I'm going to use for priming the ceiling. So the 2 didn't have much in it, but it always makes me feel better to use as much as I can out of this paint. This paint isn't cheap anymore. So it should give us, so this was a full can that I had of the Zinsser mold killing primer. And so not that we have anything on there, but it's definitely a good sealer. So between the 3 buckets, I have gallon and a half, just shy of 2 gallons. So that should be plenty to paint the ceiling. And it always feels good to empty some cans out. So now that I mixed them once individually, now I'm going to mix them together and get a good even mix. All right, so guess what? We're ready to paint. All right, so we're back to shadow puppets on the ceiling, but those of you who still paint with the 9-inch rollers, oh, I feel for you. Probably 10 years ago, so I switched to the 18-inch roller. You know, each job costs a couple bucks more in materials, but the amount of time you save by rolling, it's so worth it. So it's maybe $100 investment to switch over for your buckets and, you know, a good yoke. But beyond that, you use the same drop cloths, same everything else. So here we go. So I'm just using up a 3/4 inch nap roller I had. Even though the ceiling's smooth, so it'll just give like a slight orange peel effect, but once I paint it with the flat ceiling paint, it'll look great. I'm going to move you into a section of the area that's already painted so I don't get any paint on you. Alright, so we got our first coat of primer on. Had enough. I'm going to dump it back in one of the smaller pails. And I'm going to cover this with plastic, our roller, and actually stick it in the fridge out here in the workshop. And it'll be ready for later on tonight or tomorrow morning when I put the next coat on. Alright, so while cleaning up, I noticed that I did not have as much of my paint slurry left over as I thought. So I'm going to use what the little bit I have left and I'm gonna go around and cut in everywhere. So then that's all done. And then I can clean up everything, get rid of all the empty paint cans, and then I'm just ready for nice clean white ceilings. So we're almost done. Then I'm going to clean up everything and enjoy the rest of the day. So again, this is Matt at Sparkle Farm. Hit subscribe, and hopefully in 2 to 3 weeks, well, this will be done and we'll start processing our grapes. All right, so everything's all the ceiling's all cut in. We're going to clean up the brushes and the buckets. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of today. I'm going to get the fans on, and stay tuned. I'll keep you posted on what we're doing to climate control this area, and the cool door we have for it. And it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a sweet setup for a home winery, I think. So hit subscribe so you can follow along.